Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru. It is June 13th, 2019, and I'm going to be doing a video as a special dedication to Krista, who wants to know how to get unlimited lives and unlimited striped wrapped combos. She uses Google Chrome as her browser. I've done one of these using Mozilla, so now I'm going to switch to Google here. So the deal is that on most of these browsers, we've got what are called private browsers. Google calls it an incognito browser. And it functions by not collecting cookies, by not keeping track of what you've done. And because it doesn't keep track, you can fool it into giving you more lives. And if you have certain booster opportunities, you can get some free boosters. So here I am on a regular Google Chrome screen. I think I've got a fully updated browser. If not, there would be like a green arrow here. And so if you have a green arrow, you might need to go ahead and update your browser, but you still should be able to click up here somewhere minus the three dots. And if I click on it, then it shows me a lot of different options on this drop-down menu. And I'm going to go to a new incognito window. So you're just opening up a new window and you're opening it up as a private browser. You've gone incognito, it says. Now you can browse privately and other people who use this device won't see your activity. However, downloads and bookmarks will be saved. So you don't want to do anything illicit or illegal when you're in this mode. You can't commit crimes in this mode. They'll still be able to track you, but it's just not going to carry cookies over. And you can tell you're incognito because it's a black screen and you've got this little spy guy here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go into Facebook. And I'm going to go ahead and log into Facebook like I would normally. Even if I were logged in on the other side, I'd still need to do this because remember, it's not carrying cookies over. They're not communicating the regular one and this one. So I'll be right back after I sign in. Okay, so here I am at Candy Crush. I'm going to play on Facebook. And when I open this up, if I have the daily treat calendar, it will give me the reward for the first day. Even if I'm on day 6, it's not going to give me day 6's. If I want day 6, I have to open it in the regular browser. But I'm fooling it. It doesn't know that I've collected for day 1, and it'll only give me day 1 if I go into it and refresh. But it gives me a free striped wrapped combo that I can use as an entry booster anytime I want. Just takes a little bit of time to load. It's also going to give me a full complement of lives. So if I don't have enough lives on my regular screen, I can come over here. Folks have asked if I know how to do this on a mobile device. I don't know how to do this particular setup on a mobile device. I don't own a mobile device myself. I'm the last adult American to never have owned a cell phone. But I don't know of a way to get that to happen. Oh, we can go ahead and feed him, but I'm not going to right now. And let me turn off the music. So here is my striped wrapped combo with the treat calendar. And now I've got 5 lives. It doesn't show any friends that have given me anything, but I've got 5 full lives. And then if I come over here and I lose a level, but then I re-enter, I should be able to get still 5 free lives, and I should get then that opportunity to get that striped wrapped combo. Now, there are differences to how I got my daily win too, which is nice because I already got that earlier, and because I opened it on a different browser, it gave it to me again today on this private browser. So that's another thing that you can do, is sometimes trick it into giving you extra things that you've won. So that's a double bonus, triple bonus, because now I got the dynamic duo here as well. Okay, so if you look at what you've got available, and one of the things you have available is the treat calendar. Here is my treat calendar. you can get that striped wrapped combo. So on Mozilla, all I have to do is refresh. Some people have reported that refreshing doesn't work, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. We're going to experiment with this. And if it doesn't work, then what I might need to do is just close the entire browser and then go back in and get my 5 full lives and my striped wrapped combo that way. What I find is that you really need to experiment with these things. If something works one way, try it again. Like if I can get the treat calendar, can I also get the dynamic duo? Well, it worked. So you have to experiment with that. Now, will it give it to me again? Probably not. With those, I have found that exiting and entering or like refreshing the screen usually doesn't give me that. But some of my friends can get that repeatedly. Not every single time they refresh, but sometimes it's every time and sometimes it's every other time. It's a little bit more sporadic, a bit capricious, but it sometimes works for them. And so if you get a reward that includes one of those UFOs, which are hard to get and expensive if you were to try to purchase them, it's certainly worth it. But no, this is showing me that the dynamic duo is already here. And I'm going to go ahead and feed now because I've already got some boosters here, so it doesn't matter. So I get to feed DD. And so it's given me all of these wonderful things here that I could use to beat levels, but it didn't give me all of my lives. And it didn't give me a repeat. So now what I'm going to do is close this browser, come back over here, enter a new incognito window, and I'll meet you back here once I'm in Facebook again. Okay, so just about a minute or so has elapsed. You can probably tell from the time stamp that I'm going right back in. So let's see if this works. I don't like people's names showing up, so I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing and blur a few things out. All right, so what have we got here? Except a lot of lag. That kind of happens, and that's the downfall of using multiple browsers, especially a private browser. Sometimes it takes a bit of time for Candy Crush to download, even though I've got a relatively fast computer. So it's not, you have to give up something. You're giving up a little bit of time in order to get this reward. But if you're struggling on a level and you really want the opportunity to get things, another thing I could try is to duplicate this browser over and over. Krista, I know that you're not into a whole bunch of different browsers being opened at the same time. And depending on the device you're using, sometimes laptops don't handle them very well. But I'm just experimenting to see what I can get the system to do and what free rewards I can get from it. Of course, doing that has slowed all of this down. Maybe I'll close all but one other. Let's just see if I can get the rewards from one other browser. That's downloading, so that's kind of slowing everything down. Another thing I can try to do, sometimes this helps. And again, this isn't for everybody. I know, Krista, this is not what you prefer doing, but other folks may not have any problem opening 2 different windows instead of just 2 different tabs. And that might make things go more smoothly. So here we go. Closing it down completely and coming back in gave me not only that opportunity, plus it gave me all of my lives filled again. So it's really just a simple thing of going incognito, entering a browser that's in a private mode. And most browsers these days have some sort of private browser or incognito mode that you can access. So now that I've seen this one, I'm going to go ahead and close it. Well, I want to see if it stays open, will this still operate for me the way it's supposed to? There we go. We're going to make this the primary screen so it has the chance to use most of the resources here to see if we'll get it to open. with Candy Crush, I have found that it wants to be the primary viewing screen. And here we go. So that's one way to get these a bit more quickly. Instead of having to exit completely and come back in, you can just kind of fill your row, go off and do some chores, and then you'll get this opportunity. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, I'd ask that you folks consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments or different experiences, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.